Hi there, it's Elaine here, and we've finally got round to doing a tag challenge video. Yay! Right, so I've picked a pocket in my Purple Asters Journal. Now this one, let's go to that because I've highlighted it, is this pocket here. Let's take that off now. I did this how long ago? I think it was one of my journal with me's, and I'll put a link to that video where you can watch me create this page. And I now need to, I never did a tag at the time, so let's make one today. So as you can see, it's got a bit of a steampunk feel going on there. And so I've got I'm going to create a masterboard to start with using my steampunk stamps. And I've got quite a few little stamps on here. They're all steampunk based. This one is a whole stamp, but I can sort of use parts of it. It's got a compass on it and a big key. But these ones are individual. So yes, we're gonna do some stamping today. The cogs and various. I mean, obviously the hat here is very steampunk, and the ladies and the gent in these ones. I like this one. And these are definitely steampunk. You could see that I've had a little play with them at some point. These ones, the people, I'm actually going to use them to embellish the tag. So I'm going to create the masterboard using these stamps basically to kind of just give it an overall background. So we'll make a start on the actual masterboard. As I say, they're for decorating a bit later, so we'll put them over to one side and we'll get something to work on. So what I thought was, this is 12 by 12 paper. And I don't particularly like this one myself. There are others that I have with me that I will have a go at. And what I've done is I've chosen all the ones that I'm not... Well, I don't mind this one so much, but I don't really like that one or that one. They're a bit thicker paper. And this one is just lines basically. So, and they've all got wet backs, and we're going to stamp on the back. I'm going to choose one that I'm not too bothered about if I go wrong. So we're going to start with this green one, and we'll turn it over. It has got a tiny little bit of creasing on it where it's just been sitting around for a little while, because I've been meaning to do this video for quite some time. Well, as I said, I don't know which one it was, I said it in which video, that my original Tag 2 challenge was going to be something completely different to this. This was going to be 3 or 4, this particular one. So I decided to bring this one forward and do this one, and I've pushed what was going to be number 2 a few weeks late, a few tags in, till I get my head around it better. So I brought my stamps with me. As it's a purple journal, I'm going to start stamping in purple, but I might mix brown in with it as well. And we're going to use mementos, and I'll get my black out just in case. Well, actually, I've got my black I've got my whole drawer up here, so I've got them all up here. I do have a different brown somewhere. This one's vintage sepia, which is a VersaFine. This one's espresso truffle, which is a bit darker, so we'll work out which one we want to work from those. And trouble is, I can't get all of the 12x12 in the shot now. So you're just missing a little bit at the top, so I might have to move it about a little bit. Okay, now then, with this one, I'm going to start with this one. I might actually do this with the VersaFine, partly because it is one all over stamp, and I want to put it only on parts of it. It's actually stuck to the inside of the wallet. That's really handy. Thank you very much. I'm going to leave the backing on because it tells me I kind of want to do this section mainly, possibly the hand, but I don't really want the hello. But you can see how much it sort of fills up, so I might just do it in sections so that I don't get one square block really. So I'm going to do this one in the VersaFine, I think, because it's a bit lighter, and we'll see how we go. Got a load of fluff on here. Right, so we'll do the key. I'm just going to sort of do that, and we're going to, oh, I suppose really I should have done the whole of the balloon. That's crooked. That's really helpful, isn't it? Let's put the key on. I think I want to do some of the hand. Not this section here. I'm probably going to get completely covered because I do. Let's put some of that script over there. And I haven't actually got any of the we need the compass. Oh, he didn't come out very well, did he? That's a bit better. Sorry. I think that will do for now. Maybe just a tad up here. Oh, it's right close to that though, isn't it? Maybe we need some more cogs. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Some more cogs. There we are. Let that one dry out. Right, I don't want any more of the brown really. I'm going to do the rest with the purple. Right, where's my block? Let's see if I can get these out. Right, what should we do? I like the light bulb. Let's get the cogs on. Let's get some cogs on. Don't we? I'm fairly sure I've used some of these. think I nearly smudged that a little tiny bit. Let's put one in here. I need a little bit going off. Right, where's my greaseproof paper? Right, I just want to go off the edge, so I don't need a lot of greaseproof. I just kind of want to do that really. Maybe up here in the corner here with that one. Right, that'll do for that. Put my lid on for a minute. And we'll get another one. That's not straight, is it? Let's do the... Get all those spokes. They're very fine. Oh, look at that. That's lovely, isn't it? I don't know, I might add some red to it. I'm not sure at the moment. Let's do a faint one over here. Don't quite know why I'm putting the lid back on. Sorry about the bumping, it's probably moving the... bouncing you around, isn't it? No doubt. That's okay, I don't mind it being faint. So that one will do for that one. And we just have a little bit of stamping fun. Ooh, I haven't had this one off, I don't think, because it's didn't want to come off. It doesn't look dirty. It doesn't look dirty. I enjoy steampunk. Sorry, can't even speak. Because I think it's lovely. They're very crisp. I can't remember the make of them. I took the card out. They're I think they're a British one. Let's put this down here. Oh, I wiggled that one a little bit. Oh look, there's one there. Doesn't look like there's a lot on it, but when you stamp it, it looks fine. Oh, sorry, from the camera now. Right, shall we do... Let's do the key. And I want to do the hat. Key's done. That's nice, isn't it? The second generation stamping is rather light. Let's go up here, just in case we go off. It's fairly random. I'm not really picking spots much. I'm looking for where there isn't any purple really more than anything. Plus I'm trying to avoid the keys that I've already stamped in brown a little bit to give it a bit of variety. I think we'll go down here maybe, Actually, maybe we'll go like that. And over there, because that's quite pale there. It'll vary. I mean, obviously we'll cover this up eventually with all sorts of other things. Do I need any more? I might need one in the middle here somewhere. I don't know, because there's one, the brown one there, but that's bigger. Maybe across this way. Oh, that was quite a dark one, wasn't it? Must have pressed a bit harder. Right, we'll take that off. What should we have now? What should we do? I think I'm going to do the hat before I run out of space. I love the hat. I love the hats. They are fun. I did actually buy myself a red hat, and I was going to embellish it, and because here in the UK, I don't know if you know, but we have a steampunk festival that's held at Lincoln, and it's usually August time they hold this festival, and it's actually held in the grounds of Lincolnshire Castle. And we need something up going off here maybe. I only worked halfway because I didn't. It's usually August bank holiday. Well, our August bank holiday obviously, because we have one right at the last Monday of August. Our bank holidays tend to be on Mondays, other than Christmas and Good Friday, really. The rest nearly always on a Monday. And we call them bank holidays because the banks used to be shut. That was the whole point of it. Oh, that was lucky. That went... Oh yeah, I like that. That looks funny, doesn't it? The eyes are peering out. I think I need one down here somewhere. Oh, sorry, I'm probably off screen, aren't I? I've just done it there. Well, it's coming along, isn't it? Do I have a hand? Oh yeah, it's a bit smaller. Right, I think we'll put that one away. Let's get the pocket watch out. That's quite good. That's a good steampunk thing. I've got all sorts of digitals, and yeah, that one blobbed up a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. It sort of materialises as you go along. That's why I kind of wanted to do it as I went, rather than, because you just don't know really. I am doing it, I'm doing it that way really. I suppose I should sort of turn them round and things like that, so you can get them in different directions. So let's go up here. We'll do this one on its side, I think. And over here maybe. Oh, I don't know whether I wiggled that. I caught the stamps that are already there. Right, where shall I go now? There's a bit of a gap over here, so let's put that in there. Oh yeah, it's filling up nicely now, isn't it? I think I'll do one off the top. Up here. Oh, silly woman, I thought to turn it over. Daft woman. There we are. Yeah. We need, I do seem to have a little bit of a border going on around here, so let's just do that down there. See if we can get rid of some of this border. I suppose if we turn it round, then you won't be so inclined to. Oh yeah, I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. There's a bit of a faint one there. We'll get rid of that bit. So, oh, now I'm losing me bit of thingy bob. I wouldn't mind putting some other colour on it now. We could do a touch of red maybe. Let's get my red one out. I've only got a little red one. I've got a little tiny one for Memento. So we might choose certain things that would suit better being red. There's a little bug here. We could do him in red, I think. Let's just try him on the edge here. Yes, we'll put a few of them on. Ah! There we go. Right, let's start again. And where do we want him? Let's pop him in some of the gaps, shall we? I shouldn't need the... Pop him over here. He's cute, isn't he? Ah, I've done it again. They're not very thingy. They're not very thingy. He's lovely. Let's just find the right places for him. Just so he's sort of evenly spread really over the whole piece. Let's put him down here. We need a few upside down ones. Upside down. So he's not walking in the same direction. Because obviously when you cut it up, you can have it in different directions anyway. Put you back in frame again so you don't miss too many. Right, I think we want one over here. A little faint one in there. Looks like he's coming out underneath the key. I think we might need one going off the edge here. So we'll just get his butt. And oh, hang on a minute, he could be just coming in there like that. So I think we might need one here. Little faint one down there. I think that'll do. Touch of red on there. Just wondering whether we want any other colours. We might do a little bit of black here and there, but we might have to do it second generation. I kind of want to put the hand on, and oh, that one keeps moving, get off. And this bulb, I quite like the bulb thingy. So we'll do a few hands. I'll get my black out. We'll use this one because this one's not quite so juicy as my new Memento one. Yeah, I think it might. We'll see. We'll do it on the edge and then we'll see how dark it is. Yeah, it's quite dark. I won't put quite so much on, I think. Yeah, that's better. If I don't put too much on, it's not so bad. So we'll seem to have quite a bit of patches here. It's looking quite colourful, isn't it? That one's a bit dark. Actually, what I could do is use... Oh, that's going the same way. Never mind. Let's put a second generation on. I could use my dark Memento Truffle because that's dark brown. We could do that, couldn't we? And maybe not use too much of the black. Maybe one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's put one over here. Oops. Oh, quite close to that one. Just do one on the edge. Up here somewhere. Need to fill some of that in, I think. I don't think I'll do it with the hand. That's enough hand. Oops. Come here. Come hither. It's fun, it's fun, it's fun, it's fun. Oops. It's getting caught underneath. Right. Let's put one about there. Right, that'll do for black, I think. I've got some little cogs, but I've only got that and See, that's quite dark, isn't it? Add some to the other cogs. That's fun. Very dark, isn't it? It's the first time I've used it, actually. First time I've used it. I think actually it would have been quite nice putting all of the background stamp over everything, because then you won't get quite so much white of the paper showing through. Oops, that's right, that was on a bit plastic. Need to fill some of these white spaces in. Coming along. I think we're more or less there, to be honest. That didn't come out properly. Let's see if we can get some down here. We need something up here, really. I don't know if you can see what I mean. So it's quite white in that area. I just need something to fill it out a little bit. So what I'm going to do, I think what I'm going to do is if I put these cogs back on and do them with the dark. I kind of fancy having just sort of putting them off a little bit, just sort of filling some of that out. It's getting very busy now, isn't it? I do like it though. Actually, let's just that's a bit better. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this one just to blend some of that in up there. Don't want it too dark. Just to get rid of that whiteness of the edge, I think. Well, that is quite busy, isn't it? But it is fun. It is fun. I think what I might do, actually, let's put the gramophone on, because we haven't got that. I think I'll do that in the purple. yes, I like that. Oh, wrong side. Silly woman. I am a silly woman. I think we'll put one there because there's not much purple in that bit. And I think we'll do down in this bottom corner here. Like that. Now we'll put that as a main one. I don't know where to put it. Maybe about here. That'll do. That'll do. It is fun. So what I will do now is I need to figure out the size of my tag that I need. Oops, let's put my little cock back away. I love these stamps, they're cool. Well, there is a bug on there. I suppose I could have done him, couldn't I? Never mind. Whether I did or not. No. Little red ones. That's the only red on there, which is quite sweet, really. I quite like that. So now I'm going to measure the pocket and work out what size. Did I show you the pocket? Yeah, I did, didn't I? Yeah. So see what size will go in there. And I'm going to get my ruler. Where's my ruler? And measure my pocket opening. So I would say about 18 centimetres or a little over 7 inches. By maybe 11, 4.5, maybe something like that. That way, because obviously it won't go all the way inside the pocket. Right, I need my cutter. Right. So if we go 11. I'm going 11 down here, which is around 4.5. And I'm going to do 2 in case I muck it up. And then this way was about 18, wasn't it? I think the blade's getting a bit. Then we've got this little bit left, which we could make a little something with, and a long one, so that could be a long tag. Actually, I might be able to just cut that in half, mightn't I? Might be a good idea. Not sure what it is now. It's nearly 30, so about 15. Right, so we've got two short tags too that we could do somewhere. So we'll put them to one side. So my intention is to, I think that one's a bit busy. Shall we use this one? I like that, that's nice, isn't it? I will back it with another piece of card, but I'm not going to do it here because I haven't brought my card out with me. Oh no, I might have done, but I bet I haven't got purple. I bet I haven't got purple in here. Hang on though, I might have. Yeah, I do. I do. They're a bit bright, but so that would be nice on the back, won't it? I like it. I do. So we'll stick that on. I don't know. No, I think we'll do it with this. So I'm going to glue it on. Right, we'll stick it in the corner there and there. Oh, moved it. Oh well, it's down now. That's the thing with art glitter glue. It just, once it's down, it's down. I have to trim it up afterwards. Right, so I've done a little bit of preparing and I stamped out on just plain card, and you can see it's not really, it's too busy behind and she doesn't show up. So what I decided to do was use some brushos. I had some brushos, just a small piece of card left that I'd done. I've got to do some more brushos actually, and that's going to be my next making backgrounds. I'm gonna use brushos and powders basically. So hopefully that one will be coming soon when I get round to doing it. So what I've done is I've cut the corners off. I've decided what I'm going to do is use this one. If I put her there underneath the hat, I thought that looked quite good. It looks like she's wearing the hat. So she's done. I've finished her. She just needs a hole, and I've cut corners. Right, I'm going to see how well they stamp out on this. This is some brushos I found. I'm going to use this part for the lady because it's got a bit of red on it. The actual tag had, you know, the red beetle on it. So I'm going to give this a go. But I do have this one as well, but it is much more pink, so I'm not sure about that one. So let's have a go, shall we? So we'll do the lady. We'll take him off for a minute because I want to pull it over that way a bit. I don't know, maybe I should do it further down here. There's a bit more, it's just very blue, but I don't mind having her some red on it, really. And he can have the blue and the purple, I think. We've still got a bit there, but I don't know. I want him not to have any white on him, really. So, yes. Let's try this then. Oh. This is quite a very fine stamp, so it's quite hard to get a good cover on this one. I really need to. So I'm sorry if I'm bashing you about a little bit. Let's see if I can. It just doesn't seem to want to stay on it. Right, where am I doing it? I think we'll do it down here, I think. So she gets a bit of red and a bit of purple. Let it sink in, because I think this is like sketchbook or watercolour paper. So, oh yes, that's come out quite well, hasn't it? Yes. That'll do for her. We'll put her over there. And now I'll do him. Oh, let's get at least straight on the stamp. We'll do him down here. You see that? Yeah, I think so. I think you can. A bit of paper's quite long. A bit of A3. On my big sketchbook. I'm doing my collages in for Margaret Miller. Marguerite Miller. Right, let's see. Thing is, I've only got this, so if it goes wrong, oh, you ain't got a second. Oh, blimey! I've dropped it funny. I hope I haven't smudged it. I hope I haven't smudged it. I'll be upset if I have. I didn't. So he's got blue and purples, and she's got a right sprinkling. She has. Now all I've got to do is cut them out. See what they look like. So I'm going to cut them out, and I'll be back once I've done that. So I've pulled out a couple of these, and I think I'm going to print some more on here, or I might just do them in black. I'll do them in black anyway, so they stand out. I don't know whether I'm going to put any more. I haven't really got a lot of room on this one, so I think I'm going to leave that one. And I've stuck these on. I've cut them out, stuck them on. I did add the mannequin legs, I don't know what you call it. And the reason I did that off camera is, I have to confess, I've already put something on here with this, but I used a gel print and I wasn't too happy with it. I couldn't find any more brush shows, but then I went a-hunting and I found my big sheets, and I just happened to have one with some purple on it. So there we go, that's my confession. So on this one you can see it underneath. So I've left it up, so if I wanted to tuck something underneath it, I can. I think I might just put the watch straight over there, and I might have some cogs up here. I don't know, I might put the compass on. I quite like the compass. And on this one I'm going to put the key, because there's not an awful lot of room on here, so I think I might put a key there for her. So yes, I did finish the tags, so I've already got the holes in, but I have backed it and everything, and I've had to redo the end of the video. I confess. So that's why they've got holes in and eyelets already, because I'm redoing this section. So what I'm going to do now is do some stamping on here with some of the paper that's left, and we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna do the compass, I think. Yep. And I'm gonna kind of have the blues and everything in it, so I quite like the blue. I'm quite pleased I did go wrong. I've been pondering over it for a couple of days, because I made this a couple of days ago and I've been editing it, and I thought, I'm not happy with it. I don't quite know why, I'm just not. Why is that not stamping up very well? No, it is. I've now put my hand on it. Right, where shall we do it? I think I'd like this patch here with the dark blue. Let it sink in for a minute. Oh yes, that's nice. That's that one. And where did my watch go? There's my watch. I'm going to do the key. So this bit's new and I haven't done it already. So hopefully that'll be fine. Oh yes, that's nice. That's that one. I think I'll put the watch on this one. That one's a bit big. I needed that one for the peoples. I don't need it for these. Where should we do that? Let's hit this bit up here because that's got a bit of purple on it still. And that's that. Oh yes, that's nice. And just the cogs really. I think I'm gonna, actually I can do that bit. That's sort of a reddy purpley colour there. Has he got much red on him? I was gonna, oh, I'm not gonna do the cogs, am I? So she's got the key, he's got those two. I don't actually need the cogs, do I, at the moment? So I won't do that for a minute. I'll cut these out and we'll go from there. Now then, go that way, chop that bit off, so we don't need that anymore. Get that out the way, put that over there, and I'll be back once I've cut these out. Right, so I've cut those out and I think we'll pop them on there. Quite sure, did I do that one very well? No, there's a little bit of that. I've not done a very good job there. Maybe I left a bit too much on. Little tiny bits. That's a bit better. So I've been having a bit of trouble with my glue. I bought a new nib because halfway through this video I lost my pin to my glue. It was when I was originally gluing her on, I think. Well, the under parts on of these two as well. And so I've had to order a new nib to get a new pin. Partly because I thought this nib, the old nib, might clog up. So they arrived today, and today is about 3 days later, 2 days later, and it seemed a little bit empty, you know, with just them on it. And so I've decided, I think, right, I'm going to add some extra embellishments, and I think it fills it a little bit better. And I haven't really got any die cuts, which is what I really wanted to add to it. All I've got was cogs, and I didn't feel I wanted to add them. So I thought, well, let's carry on with the stamping and create extras from the papers I've used to do these. So that's what I've done. So shall we stick them down before my glue oozes out anymore? Actually, that might just be the... I've got some new wipes and they're really, really wet, because they are really proper baby wipes. And I have ordered some from Costco's, But of course I've got to use these up first. So I think, see, make sure we get that straight. That's it. And then I'll add some string. I haven't got any sari silk in this colour, so I can't add any sari silk, but what I am going to do is add some extra metal embellishments. Oh, I was going to do that way, wasn't I? Because he's going that way. I'm just going to go straight over the top of the one that's already there, which I thought was quite nice. We'll put it right near the edge because it's quite near the edge. Right, that's that one on. Just this one to go. Yep, there we are. As these are gent, we'll put some more gently stuff on. Gently, gent-like. Put my pin in. I sorted out a bowl to put my pin in so I don't lose it when I'm not using it. And usually I just chuck it out, and that's what it was. I could see it in the video, it was sitting here right on the edge of my thing, and then when I was stamping these out afterwards, it just gone, and I thought, oh, I bet it's on the floor. I went through my bin, I got me magnet out to try and see if I could pick it up off the floor. No joy, no joy. So, right, that's those then. So I've got these three, and so I don't think I'm going to put any on there because there's just not enough room, and she looks okay like that. I like her. I've lined that up with the hat because I thought that looked quite good. Looks like she's wearing a hat, even though she's got no head. And I think what I'm going to do is find, so I've already put the holes in, and I use my crocodile to put them in. I don't think you really need to see me doing that. And what I thought I'd do is add some metal embellishments to the front of the tag. Now I just wanted to show you what it looks like in the book, in my journal. So yeah, I'll put her in there. She looks quite cute. It's nice adding a little bit of blue, gives this a bit of a extra colour, and it's got the little red, so the beetle looks quite at home there on that. This one's a little bit more pinkier, but I think it's fine. What I thought I'd do is add some charms, and I've got lots of cogs and things like that. Now when I did the top, I put a coppery, antique copper. Oh yeah, that's good, isn't it? I don't know whether to actually just stick that on. I think we'll just use some of these and my keys. So what I'll do is just move that off to one side for a minute while we decide on our threads. Right, I had a little play with these. I decided I'm not going to put them through here, which is what my first intention was. I'm going to add some to the card. Now the only thing is how much how far in can I go? Let's see if we can sort of do it. Try and keep them in the right place. Something like that anyway. Let's get you in there first. And then we'll put them back. So, yes, they'll be fine, won't they? Because once I get the ribbons and that in, it doesn't have to go all the way in, and that'll be fine. Yep, that'll do. Just wanted to check that. So for now, I'm going to add these. They've probably got a little bit mucked up because I probably just caught them. I found a couple of ribbons, as well as the, I had a look through my ribbon stash, and I quite like these really thin ones. They, you know, in clothes where they put them so you can hang them up, like in dresses and stuff. I always cut mine off because I don't need them. Generally, I cut them off. But they put them in all sorts of tops and jumpers and all sorts of stuff like that. And I thought, well, I just take them off and I put them in me pot, and they've never been, I always take them off before I wear them, so it's not as if they haven't been, they're not clean, because they're on a clean garment. So I'm going to get hold of them. I need to put them through the, I'm going to see if I can do it, otherwise I'll get my gadget out. I don't know whether I'm going to need it. I think I am going to need it. Let's get the gadget out. My little bit of wire. Where are you? There we are. So what I do is I find the middle of it all, because it's now moved again, of course, and I put it through my bit of wire. It does cross over a little bit, so it kind of holds it in place for me better. I need to come this way a little bit, I think. Might need to chop the ends of that ribbon down a little bit. They're not very even, but we'll see. So hold on to the ribbon, go through the hole, once you're through, open the hole up. Hopefully I've got it all the same side. Grab and pull, and before you tighten it, take your bit of wire off, and hopefully they're all in the right place. There we are. I mean, I personally quite like them different lengths, but I do need to sort of, so all it is just a bit of wire. You can use open up a paper clip, that will do it as well. Needs to be quite tough wire, but you do need to be able to have it quite small here, so you'll need to rebend it. What I do is I just grab some pliers of some sort and basically just squish it flat. Doesn't matter. This one particularly, it crosses over a bit, but it doesn't matter. You need to make sure you push it close to get it through the hole. I have to have my jewellery pliers up here. Right. So that's me ribbon. I like long dangly bits because I like them coming out the top. This is Petra's bookmark that she sent me. I love it. I love it because it's really long and I love them hanging out. So a bookmark that she made for me and sent me in my happy mail. So we will just pop it in. Where is it? It's on this tab, that's how I remember. So it should hopefully, it might pop in, I don't know. It is past the edge of the paper, so we could do that and then it will not fall out with any luck. So now we just need to put these on. So I've got my glossy accents out, which is probably going a bit funny because I think it's probably getting a little bit of sun because the window is just that way in front of me. So all the stuff on my desk is in the window really. And what does it say? Don't put glues and paints in direct sunlight. And where have I got them? Yes, direct sunlight. So I think we'll put them on there. Now, this glossy accent, it does dry clear. It's much stronger than, where's my greaseproof? I'll grab that because it does tend to go everywhere, but it takes quite a long time to dry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the little one, am I in shot? Yeah. I'm going to put the little one, just going to put a little bit around here in the middle of the big one. Oh, if she got it in the right place would help. Oh, the problem is, I think maybe I should do it on the, not quite sure if it's making contact enough. I don't think it is. I need to put a bit more on, I think. So we'll put some on here. That might be better, mightn't it? And a bit more in the middle. Can't even get it on straight. Stop it. Right. Stay there. See if it will stay on while I turn it over. We'll stick it on here. Just like that. That went in the right spot. I will add some, there was all. I will add some these won't be so bad because they've not got nothing on top of it. No. I left enough room for that to go in there. Yes, I have. Right. Is there a back and a front? They look pretty much the same. And this one needs to slot into those. Right. You don't need a lot, but it just takes quite a time to dry. So I'm not going to be able to put it back into the pocket until it's dry. So let's see if we can get the worst off before it dries. It's starting to dry a bit. That is still moving. Just that those went on the edge there, so I just want to get it off quick before it dries. It's a little bit shiny, you can see it through there a bit, but as I say, it is see-through. Clear, I should say. See-through. So we've done 3 tags, and I'm much happier with these 2 now. I liked her, you see, and I think that's what was swaying me a bit. I liked multicolour modelling effect, but I'm glad I've been able to put my mistake right, and I'm much happier with them now. And we added some nice little metal embellishments, which I was quite pleased about. It took me a long while to kind of get going with it, and certain things weren't working, and I thought, when I put these on, I thought, well, yeah, the background's great, it's quite busy, and I needed something else to make them pop, really. So yeah, I think they've turned out much better. So I'm glad I redid these 2, and I'm quite happy with how they've turned out, really. So once they're dry, I'll pop them back into the journal. So I hope you enjoyed my little struggles here and there with this one. And finally we can say my second tag challenge is done. My pocket this time was in my Purple Asters Journal, and I hope to bring you another one soon. I don't quite know when. As I say, I do have quite a few set up, but it's whether I'm happy with the way I'm going to go with it. I need to kind of do a bit of collaging and stuff like that next, I think, because I'm getting quite behind. My Marguerite Miller is already, I should have done 2 last week, and I didn't. And we're now on week 22 this week, and I still haven't done 20 and 21, so hopefully that will be on the next video for you. So my steampunk tags are done. My tag challenge 2, number 2, is finished, and I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did enjoy, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. It does help me on YouTube to be seen, and I would love it if you wanted to subscribe so you can see all my other videos when they come up. Sorry, I've gone all croaky. Sorry. And thank you for watching. Stay safe, keep well, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.